Alright, so this video is going to use the textbook, and I'm going to basically explain the ideas from 12.5. So you can see here that they're talking about the area under a curve, and if a curve is a shape we know, like if, for example, something was a rectangle or a triangle or a circle, we could find the area really easily. But if we're asking for the area underneath this curve, that's a shape that we don't know how to find the area of. So one way that you can estimate the area is to draw rectangles. So in this example, you'll notice that what they did is on the right side, they've gone up to the actual curve, they've gone to the curve, gone to the curve, gone to the curve, and then they've just drawn rectangles going from those points. Okay, so that is using right endpoints because it starts on the right side of the rectangle. From there, what you do is you just find the area of each rectangle, so length times width. So the width of each rectangle is 1, so 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And then to find the height, you'll actually use your equation of the line. So in this case, they say the equation of the line is x squared. So if I wanted to find this point, I just plug 1 into x squared. So in this case, 1 times 1 squared gives you 1. This is 1 times 2 squared gives you 4. 1 times 3 squared, and so on. That's using the right corners. You'll notice over here, they're talking about using the left endpoints. So for example, you'll see that there's no purple here because the left endpoint is at 0, so there's actually no rectangle here. And then at 1, you draw a point on the line, point on the line, point on the line. These are your left endpoints. And again, the width is always 1, 1, 1, 1. I said always, but I mean in this problem it's always 1. In other problems it might be different. And to find the height, you'll plug in the endpoints. So here we plug in 0, then we plug in 1, then we plug in 2 and 3, and multiply together. And so you find the area of each rectangle separately, and you add them all together. Now you'll notice that the area of these rectangles, there's some empty space below the line. So that means that this 14 is actually too small. The area below the curve will be bigger than 14. On this side, you'll notice that the rectangles actually go outside the line. So this is some extra area. So the real area under the curve would be less than 30. So you'll see here that it basically says that the area of the curve is between 14 and 30, and the recommendation is that you actually average the two areas to get a better approximation. Okay, so that's one idea.